Good afternoon. Today I want to talk to you about sentimentality and what a different thing it is to spirituality. The common thing is to be sentimental, to chase some emotional reality for yourself, to be liked, to like, to have friends based on feelings about things that other people do, things that you do yourself, things that you do each other, to each other, for each other, around each other, within each other's agreed upon viewpoints, social norms, being normal. Well, none of this is spirituality. None of this is based on any cosmic value, and yet I see it all the time, hear it all the time, witness it all the time in the way people express themselves through their writings here on social media channels, and of course I see it all the time in everyday life in people. Have done since I was a little boy. Why have I been able to see this when maybe a lot of other people haven't been able to see it? Well, it just happens to be something that I'm gifted with. It's just cosmic insight. I never really lost touch with it. But it's not about me. It's about you. It's about you understanding what your behaviour is. You probably, if you're watching this, you know, good chance that you think of yourself as a spiritual person. Whatever you mean by that is going to be quite flawed unless you're no longer a sentimental person. If you're still putting emotional desires, hopes, and favourite familiar patterns of emotional conditions, states, if you're putting all of that as your priority in life rather than as philosophical meanings, and rather than cosmic values, and rather than genuine spiritual experience of divine forgiveness, you see, you really should be able to make the big test for yourself just with one examination of one commandment from one God, which is love your enemies as you would love yourself. In other words, keep trying to connect with me, God says, until my love is flowing through you and you are able to forgive your enemies. Now, there's no forgiving of any enemy through sentimentality. You can't forgive your enemies if you're trying to have some emotional, favourite emotional condition with that person. All you're going to do is try to manipulate that person into behaving and thinking and feeling the way you would like that person to think and feel. It's all conditional. And it's full of manipulation. It's full of all sorts of antics. If I do this, maybe that person will do that. And you hear it in language all the time. I'll get that person to do this for me. I'll get that person to do that for me. Not, I'll ask that person if he or she will do this for me out of the goodness of his or her heart. Oh no, you don't hear that language very often at all. And there it is. Yeah. So please have a good meditate on this topic. Jesus was sympathetic, but not sentimental. Have a good night, a good day, a good morning, a good afternoon of meditation, of prayer, of awareness of your own motivations, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye for now. From Someone I.